So now we have to get through the Burricks here, and this is the other way into the upper mines, where we will be able to access the ending of the mission. And to get past these Burricks, you need to use one invisibility potion and a moss arrow. We also have to take a few first alerts here, but that's all fine and dandy. That mushroom there is the problem. Okay, let's see. So a moss arrow. I want to shoot it probably... Yeah, that looks pretty good. I have a real save, so that'll be fine. We can actually sneak past this guy quite far. He'll give us a first alert. As you heard there. So he's in a first alert state right now. Not much we can do about that, I'm afraid. So that's about as far as we can go. You can see that half of the stem of the mushroom is lit up, so... There. Now we have to ready our invisibility potion, and we have to run up to the top of the ramp to the left, between the two Burricks. They'll give first alerts as well, once we... have the invisibility potion wear off. So let's see. So they gave first alerts there, but they... No. So he is hunting here. So that we obviously can't have. And he heard us. So I only want to use one moss arrow. Of course, you could have used more than that. Alright. Those were only first alerts. Oh. Huh. Well, I have done this several times, so it's not going to be an issue here. I had it the first when I got all the way up there the first time. This is certainly the more difficult move between this and the thing I just did with the air elementals, to go the other way. Man. Oh. I walked before I drank the potion there. There we go, okay. Crouch, creep, and then strafe. then you're walking extremely slowly, but that's what you need to do here. I don't know if I dare to quick save, because upon a quick load, you can't always get to an immediate crouch. I think we're safe here. So they all settle down here. Nice. So now we're moving into the upper mines, as you see. And we are going to emerge in the side caves here. We are going to take this cave system, I think. I think this is blocked. I'll show you guys. Good. Move up here. Let's read this. Boss, we noted that with explosive devices we can clear some type of rocks. Be warned, Jantius got stuck in a pile of broken boulders. He needed to have all the boulders, small and large, moved out of the way. We discovered explosive mines and those red crystals work. So that's fire arrows. I doubt the Burricks can hear me from here, but don't want to take any chances. A couple of corpses over here, I think. And a few mines. Oh, man. Wrong button. Sorry about that. Yeah, they can't hear you, it's just... they have much better vision than hearing. Extremely difficult to walk quietly up a sloped path. Oy. Okay. Not sure who this is, but it's one member of the Thieves Guild. There's a guard over here. Drill. And then in here we have, on top of the frame of the mine, we have 3 fire crystals. 1, 2, well, and 2 mines. There. Alright, now to get by here, there's obviously a boarded up entrance, and there's some boulders from a cave-in that is found behind it. We can shoot the boulders, because that's not considered property, so that wouldn't bust a Ghost or Supreme. But we can't break the boards, because that's obviously property items. So, in order to shoot the boulder here, and I want to have a perfect shot, climb up on this beam, Then ready a fire arrow. Let's see if we can do this. I'm not sure if that'll work. Yeah, that will work. Good. So there is a... let me actually put that back in here since it was supposed to be here. This is a big blue geode that you can shoot again to get one of those coal crystals. The Burrick doesn't hear that shot, by the way. So you can mantle over here. So the shooting of this boulder is not property damage, so it's not a bust. Alright. So now we are in this hallway. The door, I believe, is right here. And beyond this are two red fiends. The fiends sound like Burricks, but they are headless beasts, and they move like tree beasts. So it's a mix of different opponents. Let's see. These fiends have a huge tendency to get stuck, but they usually free themselves up on a reload. Right there. They're notorious for getting stuck right there. So all we have to do is do that. They're good. We have to head down this hallway. So we can't move north. We have to move east or south. Down here, it's also blocked over here, but there's some rope arrows that I need, actually. Because in order to get past this big area, you need a total of, I think it is 6 rope arrows, and we only have 4, I believe, at this time. So we need to grab a pack of 10 rope arrows in a chest down here, so we have to go down here, grab those, come back up, and then try to get across a huge pit here. So this might take a little bit of doing. They hear me pretty easily. And I'm certainly not in a perfect shadow. It'll take some saving and reloading. Luckily, there are only 2 of these guys. I want him to just continue going down that hallway, or at least not come back this way. Which he just can't seem to do. Yeah. Okay. Let's just wait there. And now, of course, now that I don't go, then he chose to go back. So you have to reload to free them up. Problem is they move so incredibly fast. That's the biggest issue. There's no way you can keep up with them. Especially not on gravel. Okay. Now I think I'm good. Okay. Found a dark spot there. That he heard. Okay. Here are the rope arrows. This you can also shoot, I think, and get a crystal from. Show you that this is a dead end here. Caved in area. So that's the two staircases, I believe it's supposed to be, all the way over here. You can get there from the other side, but this is also blocked. So many of these areas are accessible, but just you can't go through them. We just have to make a run for it here. Seems like we're pretty safe in the middle of this hallway. Both coming back, okay. you think this is tough, there's another area where there's, I think, 7 or 8 of these fiends in similar tunnels. These mushrooms are killing me because they're very bright and these are sensitive enemies. Oof. Oof, 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 oof. Both go down there. That would be amazing. Good. There we go. Okay. Nice. We're safe here. They do come into the opening there, but they can't. They don't come into this cave. All right. So the only way to pass this cave is to use rope arrows on the little wooden beams that you see along the edge here, and there are 6 of them. So we need 6 rope arrows. Of course, Supreme doesn't permit us to leave those arrows anywhere. So we're going to have to try at least to bring them along. It would be fine to leave them for ghosts. As you know, I try to limit the amount of Supreme busts even in a mission like this. There. we can jump from rope to rope, but you should grab the rope you're coming from as you jump, if that makes sense. You cannot touch the blue crystals. There. Oh. Problem is, if you bump into the wooden panels they're attached to, then you bounce out from the wall, and then obviously you can catch the rope. The last one you don't have to, because you can grab it from this side. Perfect! There we are. Alrighty, so now we've passed this big cave here north. These two rooms, I believe, are also blocked off, and we have to go east next. Yes. So now we come to a split. No, we walked into this one. And we've gone here, and we can go up the stairs, or we can go south. South takes us into the Shadow Burrick Caves. An extremely atmospheric and eerie location. I love the music and sounds here. So there are 2 Burricks in the caves we're going to get to. And there are, I believe, 8 nuggets. First we have a moss arrow. And we have a fire arrow. Save it here. There you see the back of one Burrick. So 1. So we're gonna head. See, now we get a separate map even that shows the mines that we're in right now. We're going to go up here first. So we have to stay here at the deepest part of the cave, so that he doesn't see us over the edge there. There. That was no alert. They make noises like that. Behind them, they're pretty much blind. Okay, now... you have to go down this way next. Let me see. Yeah. There's another one. So we have 5 more. We've taken 3 now. 1. 2. Let's see, are there any in the cave that he's in? Yes, there is. 3. And there's the last 2. 4. 5. Okay. There is an exit here to the south. Okay. And that, I believe, takes you down to this location. So these are the Burrick mines that we're in right now. So I believe that takes you to a deep pit that we will see the upper end of, which is right here. So we want to head back right now. We should have... yes, that's how much we should have. 8701. Yep. Wait. Yeah. There we go. Okay, we're coming up on a pretty difficult area now with, like I said, a lot more of those fiends, some blue ones too. Don't think there's anything back here. I don't know if I've ever checked this area. No. Would have been cool. But a little side alley with a crystal shard worth 25, and then very cleverly there's another nugget behind it worth 75. Total 8801. So that's the little side alley, and we're now on our way up. This is the other cave system with the fiends. You cannot exit up the stairs here. Alright, I think we can make our way towards this corner. There's another one. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and go here because there's a lot of... those fiends stuck, it seems. Ah. There's the blue ones. I think I'm safe here, so I'm going to give it a real save. I believe I'm safe. I've taken 3 crystals already. Okay, that went better than I thought to begin with. Let me me show you the map here. So we've now snuck down here. I went in and took a couple of... Let me show you where all of the crystals are. There's one crystal here, or nuggets. There's one nugget there and one nugget there. Those three we took. There's one more over here. There's one more down here. There's one over here. This one is difficult to get to. There's one here. And this one right here is almost impossible. Then there's one way down here. This area here is the only place that I've found that is like a whole hallway that is completely safe, that they never go into. There's a lot of fiends here, and they'll move around the entire area. But they're a little bit slower than the two we saw previously. And they tend to get stuck right here. Of course, they free up on a reload, so we got to be careful about that. So we've taken this one, and this one. So now we've got to make our way down here and get the three on the west side. Yeah, so now they got two of them got here together. That's not good, that's not good, that's not good. Freed itself up. Pretty sure this is a perfect shadow, but even then, these are so sensitive. This one and this one. That was this one right here. We're getting to a very tough area next. Have to go for it. This area I've found to be pretty safe. So we'll see if that's the case. And I have never been caught here. For some reason. So I'm gonna do another real save at this location. Got this one. This is the last one we'll take. needless to say, a very difficult spot coming up here. This was horrible to get from me last time. To get through this area on the way back. Not difficult this time. You can use the fact that they get stuck over there to your benefit a little bit. Obviously not an end and exploit, so... Took that one, we took that one. We only have one left. Oh, 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 oh. Okay. I would like to get through this without a first alert. That is a challenge to do, but it's I like challenges like that. Just wait it out, I guess. Problem is that when we reloaded now, we freed up all those that were stuck, so they're probably going to head over here soon. That is the first alert, man. I was hoping we would be safe here, but... Okay. Can rope ourselves up if all else fails. That last guy right there. I don't know if some of them are more sensitive than others, but... I don't know if we can try this, if that'll work, but... We can try it. They come down this hallway, alright. Okay, that's not gonna work. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. What are we gonna do here? What are we gonna do here? Oh, there's another one. That's the problem. When they free up from getting stuck, they all end up in the same location. All the time. Go down that way, all of you. Man, I actually had it there. I could have gone all the way. I just don't want to save him. Can actually monitor things quite easily here. This is where everybody gets stuck in this corner. Let's do that and that. I don't know what it is they're trying to do. It almost looks like, because the walls here in the middle are not completely merged. There's a little gap between them. So I think that maybe the fiends think they can walk through those little gaps. Something isn't wrong with their pathfinding. Free them up now. We just need to leave right now. That's basically all we need to do. blue guy doesn't want to free up, so I can't go this way. I'm going to have to go this way then. Where am I now? Oh, okay. Oh, that is the last corner we have to turn here, basically. Seems like we can get quite far out into the hallway here. To a certain extent, their patrol is random. But there are some set paths that seems like they have sort of predetermined. I think I know how to do it now. Those guys are coming back here. So. Yeah, they see me through that gap too. You guys are frustrating me. Frustrating me. Oh, he heard me, so I can get through there without getting spotted. Okay, come on. There we go. Excellent. Perfect. That warrants another real save. Wow, well over 3 hours of game time here. So now we're moving into this big area, and we are moving east primarily. Go in here. This is the big pit I talked about. That'll take you down to the other end of the Burrick caves. These are the 2 staircases that go down. That are down here that are blocked. We need to move east. Okay. As you see up here, a couple of boulders that should be a forewarning that there's a boulder trap coming. We can't stop that from happening. There's absolutely no way to get around that, and it's a supreme bust. But it's not a ghost bust to trigger a trap. I'm gonna roll past us. There. And now we get to an area that might seem a little bit familiar. Now we're coming back the opposite entrance to the air elementals. So now we're back on the ice, and this is then Tricks, which is the final area of the game. Down here then is our air elemental. So he sees me now when I lean around the corner even. Alright. So, this is the only true ghost bust in my opinion. We have to break this glass. Breaking of glass is property damage. No way around it. But there is a monkey man that we can't alert. We have to wait until he leaves and then a little bit. Make a real save there. And let's break it. Unfortunately. So I wish there was a way around this, but there isn't. Okay. Now, let's see here. We're gonna go this way first. So now we're in this final map that we have not looked at yet. So we came in here, and we came from the mines. And there's some caves here where the monkey man went that we're going to go later. But right now, I want to head straight to an area that's kind of difficult to explain. I'll show you something first. Okay, save it there. Show you something here. I'm going to reload, so it doesn't really matter. This is an odd area of the map. We're now in this section. Some cryptic figures on the walls in some areas. But what's more important is that you can, from this one, open this, and then you get what's called a mana seed. We're not going to take that. It's not valuable. You can use it for something, but for Ghost, it's completely useless. So we don't need it. Also, here is a door that we can bash open. But this is a clear property damage indication because the door opens and it's obviously changed. You can't close it even. So this is property damage, and you have to do the same to this door. That's locked even. You can hear it's locked. Then there is a chest here that you can pick the lock on to get loot. 350 loot. It's a torque, so we have to skip that as well for
always good to grab loot.
So we're not gonna take that one. So that's 350 more loot. Skipped. Let me show you this area. This is an odd area that it took a while for me to figure out how to do properly. Very strange. There are 2 wisps that are wandering around. Okay. We have to sneak by. Wow, they saw me right away. Let me explain. We're right here now. There's a holy water font up here that we don't have to worry about. And there's a stationary monkey man on this side. There's an ape beast that walks around. He goes both directions randomly. There are 2 wisps. One that moves around in a clockwise fashion. He's predictable, or it's predictable. And then there's one highly unpredictable wisp that can move pretty much anywhere. The wisps are very, very sensitive. So we have to be in pretty much perfect shadow to be able to go around. We want to get to this side, and we want to get a couple pieces of loot, and we want to shoot a rope arrow into an area of the game that we have to access over here to finish. And we also want to be able to access a couple of pieces of loot for ghosts that we have to make a stack to access, unfortunately. And I'll explain that once we get past this little area. But the problem is the wisp that moves around randomly. I haven't found a way to sort of dodge him. How did he see me there? I'm completely black. The other problem is that things are so sensitive. I think that's the wisp that is randomly patrolling. The best thing is hardcover, so just listen for them and then go. We have to follow the one wisp that patrols, and we hopefully will have the ape beast move the same way. Let's try this. Oh man, that other wisp is up there. That isn't going to work. That is not going to work. That's why shield save right there. So we want to usually if you go straight there, there's a higher chance of making it work. Let's see. Oh, it was right there. Okay. Yeah, so the real problem is leaving the premises, because that random wisp gets stuck after a little while. And we want it, you can't prevent that almost. And we want it to get stuck in an area where we can dodge it going out. Needless to say, tough. This is our last area that is tough. See, now it's moving on the floor every which way. Doesn't see me here. If you move along the base of the holy water, right here, they don't see you. So we are safe here. As long as we don't get lit up by the wisps. That of course can happen. Let's try it with a save here and see what happens. So if I lean, I get caught. I think he caught me there. most desirable situation is to get through to the other side here right away, not to have to wait like this. Because you don't want that other wisp to get stuck on the south side of these pillars. You want him actually to get stuck on this side. I got him stuck in this corner once, and I had already gone to this side, and then when I headed back I could sneak by him. You don't want him to get stuck on the south side, because you have to make a stack there, and it's, if you want the loot, that is, and of course I do. It's down there. What is it doing down there? I don't want it down there, so let's reload. We have to try this a few times, but that's okay. Last hurdle. Last hurdle. So there's the random guy. There's the random guy. There's the controller. We have to go this way. We can't go that way, obviously, because the one wisp is patrolling in this direction.
Intruder beers.
Try it again here. It's in the corner over there. All right. It's frustrating because I want that wisp to be on this side. Over here on the west. And it's roaming around on the side that I'm going past. So we haven't gotten any second level alerts from any enemies. So I definitely don't want that. I know where it is even here. Okay, let's try it here. I don't know where the other guy is. With the guy, I mean wisp. So here's the stationary monkey man, obviously. Give it a temporary wheel save. The test there and see.
Look, see there.
Yeah, it's up here. That's not good because there's a piece of loot up there, and that's exactly where we want to go. But I don't know if I have a choice right here. Maybe it'll free itself up. Something like that. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Down from there. I don't like the fact that it's up there. I've got that one now to sort of revert back to, but I don't like it. I want to get the piece of loot up there. That's what I'm determined to get. This for sure is an uncertain area of the map. Gonna go up there again and mess around? Don't. Please don't. Go somewhere else. Go somewhere else. At least it's over there, along the wall, so hopefully you can get away from there, I don't know. a feeling that sometimes if you look at them, if you face the wisp, they move differently. Or what it was. Maybe. Up there again. As soon as I look over there, it comes out. Odd. Now it came straight for me. Cannot seem to stay out of the area where I want to be. It's just a matter of being patient and waiting. So, obviously feel free to skip past this part, but it's just a part of ghosting, to figure out, just trial and error and find openings. There it is right now. If that can just go away from where I need to be. Seems like turning away from it actually causes it to move differently. That is odd. There you go. Stay there. Stay over there. Stay over there. Stay over there. No, stay over there. Exactly where I want you to stay, right there. Yeah, I want him to roam around there. That is perfect. Let's see. Could work if it's stuck up there. That'll actually work for us. We want to move so that it doesn't catch us there. Sees us right away, you know. Okay. Go in there. Move in there. Move in that area. That's a good area for you to be in. Just stay in there. Just move in there. No, in there. Got something here now, maybe. This is such a weird little thing. I mean, yeah. Oh wow, what happened now? Well, I don't know if this will work. Let me see. This might actually be. I think this is a lot better than the one we had. Can I... What I want to see is if I can move out. That's what I want to see right now. No, so I don't want that. I want to see if I can move out of here without getting caught by that guy. Then I'm in good shape, because now he's stuck behind that pillar. You know what? I actually think this will work. This will work. I'm not even going to look at that guy anymore. He's hidden behind that pillar right now. So I am going to wait for that other wisp to come by. This is so weird that we have to... I think this is a good scenario for us. Pretty sure. See? The instant I turn towards it, it moves away. And that we can use to our advantage. It's like I don't want to move this direction. I don't want to turn to that side. That direction, good. Let's give it a test save there. Yeah, because he sees as soon as I draw my rope. Drop down here. One. Might be a little loud here for you guys. Not sure. And two. So we want to shoot a rope arrow into that target. Okay. Like that. Perfect. We also took 2 silver nuggets. Worth 75 each, so we have 9,701 at this time. That's good. That's as much as we are supposed to have. Get up here, we need to use another rope arrow. Oh yeah, it was stuck up there. That's perfect. That's excellent. Alright. We want to... Now we want to head up here. Now what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to drop the mana seed. Oh, he saw me. Right in front of that monkey man. Shoot it with a holy water arrow. And it'll set off a little explosion that will grow into a tree, and you can climb the tree and get up on these ledges here and get 2 pieces of loot. We are Not going to be able to do that because that'll, first and foremost, it'll kill them on command, but it'll alert everybody else around here. So we have to get up there in a different way. And that is by making a stack. So that's what we're going to do right now. And that stack should be, I would say, right around here. It shouldn't be all the way up against the wall because you should be able to drop onto it. We have to use pretty much everything we've got here. We've got quite a few things. Yeah, we've got an explosive charge too that we can use. Let's see. Should make a real save here. Don't know if we get so high up we get caught here. Yes, we'll have to use some of the holy water vials. We got 5 of those. Get up so that we can mantle up there, and we got to jump from there and over to that side. I don't know if we can stand on top of the stack and be safe. Yes, we can. Good. I think we can actually mantle up there now. However, when we mantle up, we're going to make an awful lot of noise. So we are going to need to shoot a moss arrow here. Not like that. We might actually have to... Yeah, we have to shoot it so that it lands on top of that ledge. I'm not sure if that worked. Alright, I think that's good, actually. When you see the moss fall down on this side, then you're good. Then it should have landed on the top there. I'm pretty sure it has, at least. Let's see that. Yep. Oh, no. Shouldn't have done that. Now I have to make that jump. Because he sees me there. Oh man, this was... I'm gonna have to... Yeah, I shouldn't have saved up there. I should have waited for him to go around, because he'll see me, so I have to time the jump there. Let's see where we're at, right here. But this should work. I was a little bit unsure if this was the right location for the stack, but it seems to be. As long as the other wisp just stays where it is, we'll be fine. Stack here is, but it's quite big. So for Supreme, you don't need to pick up all these objects because you can't go do this anyway, because you can't use the Moss Arrow. That was the wrong. So you can't hit the ceiling. That good, you think? I can wait for this thing to pass and then see without saving in the meantime. Well, that hit on the other side. Oh, that actually had on this side. That hit there. That I know hit there. Should have. So now we have to jump over here, and that's possible to do. Just have to do it a little bit. So jump over and mantle. Will naturally take some tries. Close. I've done this several times, so. Now he saw me. Are you kidding me? Problem is that when you reload, you can't move for a second. Come on, come on. This was a lot easier to do last time I did it. Man. Almost got it there. I'm jumping too early here, but... I think I need to reload and do this one more time, because I was way too slow to get up there and to save it right away. But now at least I know how to do it. It's just annoying that I have to do this so many times. These wisps are driving me insane. Trust me. Now I just need to use the moss arrow here. Now that... Yeah. Is that it? No. I don't think that actually hit the top there. No. I mean, that looked good to me, but I don't know. Yeah, well, yeah. There we are. There we are. There we are. I'm gonna make a real save, though, before I go up. Make a real save right there. Test this. I want to test things here. There. Now we're gonna make it. Actually, we want to go back here and save. So that, yeah, that's what we want to do. We want to... That's where we want to save it. I've made this jump several times before, so this is not that difficult. just want to mantle. I have been able to jump and make the mantle in one. Not have to do that second mantle. I can't stand that when you reload you have to wait because it sort of glitches. I'm gonna make this, I don't care how long it takes. I don't understand how it can be so difficult this time. There. Finally. So using a mass arrow is obviously a bust for Supreme, so that's why you can't get up here for that mode. Here are gas arrows in these little clouds. What we have to do here is, you're supposed to shoot it from below, but you can shoot. You can shoot rope arrows into these little holes. And then he saw me when I picked up the gas arrow. These guys, man. These guys are testing my patience. So difficult to shoot those in there, but yeah, you have to be at the very, very edge before you drop down in order to shoot those. Am I too far forward or there? Yeah, I don't. Okay, so I can't leave it. There's such a little area where. There. A little bit easier here because it doesn't catch you as quickly. Ooh. It's been a long mission, people. There we go. we have to pick the lock on this thing. Did I take the... Yeah. Blue gemstone, it's worth 300. That's why I wanted to take this. And we had to pick a lock there as well. And there's another one just like it on the other side, so... That he heard. Okay, first alerts, no. Don't want that, even though this is just ghost up here. There's our stack, our beautiful, beautiful stack. We want to go through on this side exactly the same way. Saw me. We're talking a few pixels here, whether you're able to do this. So what I hope now is that we're not too close to the other wisp to pick the lock on this thing. That we don't alert that other wisp with our lockpicks. Well, of course, we have to pick up our stack again. We have to land back so that we can break the fall onto our stack. Good. It doesn't hear it. It's right beyond this wall, so... There's the other gemstone. Also worth 300 then. So that brings us to 10,301 loot. Give it a little save here. Whew. That he heard. Guess we can't make any noise there, huh? There's ice here, and there's... There's metal that's... Oh, that wisp saw me. And now we have to jump over and mantle back up to that ledge and then drop onto the stack. We might even be able to jump straight onto the stack from here. I'm not sure if that's possible. We have to get back to ground level, basically, safe. Might need for it to come another round and then do it a little bit quicker. Have to do an angle jump and then drop straight back down onto the stack. But I want to make a save up there on the ledge. There's not a lot of time here for me to do this. So that's how we do it now. I made a save up there. That's perfect. I didn't drink those, that just makes that sound when you take it. That is excellent. There, we got it. We got it. Now we just have to get out of here. See? As soon as we look at it, it'll go. Well, now we just need it to leave, essentially. There we go. There, we got it. We got it. Fantastic. Ay, 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 ay. That was a lot tougher than I thought. Now we just have to deal with the last obstacle, which is this monkey man. Yeah, he's coming now, so we want to follow him going back. This part here we need to have open. I'm going to wait for him to come back here this way. We're basically moving around all of these little rooms right now. You can't get out. Well, you can't get out from the inside the other side, but you can't enter that way. In here, there's a button that I believe we can... Just throw a scouting orb at. Yep. The other end. Show you that. Button on the wall. And you get out to this area. But I don't think you can close it properly from this side, so I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go back. Not sure if I'm safe here, but I'll see. Yeah. Now this has disappeared, and there is a crystal shard worth 111 for some strange reason. That gives us a total of 10,412 loot. That's max for Ghost, in my opinion. And that's as much as we're going to end up taking. So now we're headed down here. This is the last area we haven't been to. It's a very clever room, actually, because you have to close the door to see the lever that you need to operate. Okay, here's the closing lever. And then here's an invisible or half-invisible spider. So, a lot of strange enemies in this mission. That's one of them. So now we're moving through this area. This one opens automatically. Closes automatically too. Yep. Almost done now. Here is a chest, or a toolbox with 4 rope arrows. You need rope arrows to get through here. So this is the exit. We're going to go shoot a couple more rope arrows first. We've shot 1 already. That should be good.
You've got to be kidding me.
So we want to shoot 1 more here. And then there's 1 in the top left. You can see the target if I do that. Very, very top left there. That one we actually don't need to shoot. I think this should be it, actually. We have to shoot 1 more. A little bit further over. Yeah, we have to shoot 1 down here. There we go. So those we have to... Here are 2 slow fall potions. Okay. And then we are ready to end the mission. So you go into the rope. You can't retrieve these arrows. There are 3 arrows you gotta leave behind. Climb down and drop. You'll catch on to the next one. You spawn in a different area. Climb down here. Grab a hold of this one. And then this is the exit. There we go. Let me just double check my inventory. Not that that's going to do anything, but... yeah, maps, we can't drop those. Yeah, we had to keep one of the barracks keys. There we go. Wow. Oh my world. Oh my world. Mission complete. Yay. Oh, I am ready to take a nap. Oh, Mines of Margroth. Not ghosted. I mean, all that time and it's not even ghosted. Oh my goodness. Okay. Let's go through the stats and have a little chat here, I guess. Total time, 3 hours, 46 minutes, 39 seconds. Found 10,412 loot out of 12,862. I'll go through the loot a little bit later. Pockets picked 24 out of 25. That's the maximum amount. There is no 25th pickpocket. That's the Thief 2 bug. Locks picked 12. Backstab 0, knockout 0, damage dealt 0, damage taken 0, healing taken 0, innocents killed none, and others killed 0. Iron Beast destroyed 0, disabled 0, bodies discovered by enemies 14. That's from the 2 fights we did in the beginning, and it has nothing to do with us. Secrets found 0, because there are none. Oh my goodness. Okay, so in my opinion, we only took 1 bust for plain Ghost. So Ghost is busted, but only because we had to break the glass on our way into the trick section. The other area that probably is going to spawn some discussion is when we used an explosive charge to enter the Viper 6 crypt in the Hall of Lost Heroes, south. We blasted open the door, but we didn't break any locks. It isn't a lock door, it's just sealed shut, if you will. That's semantics, I know, but we could close the door again with the lever inside, and it was just like it was when we found it. There's no lock per se that is broken. We haven't changed anything. It's exactly the way it was when we got there. We just forced the door open. I wouldn't say that that's damage in any way. So I think that's excused. Now, for Ghost, we had to skip quite a bit of loot here. We had to skip... How much did we have to skip? 2,450, it seems like. Yeah. And that was 800 worth of diamonds in a mining cart in the opening cave system. We had to blast or break the crate open, property damage to get it. We can't do that. There was another 1,000 that we skipped in the fire elemental caves below the Hammerite headquarters. You have to alert them to get down there, shoot the fire arrows to open the hidden entrance. We ended up skipping a gem worth 300 in the tank of the deep ones, is that what it's called? Where the piranhas caught us when we dropped into the water there. And that should... And then we skipped a torque at the end inside the tricks area worth 350 because, again, we had to break open doors. That was clear property damage. So in total, that should be, let me see, 300, 650, yep, 2450. That is correct. Now, the other loot that you have to skip for Supreme, if you want to strict Supreme this mission, is you have to skip 2 blue gems in the Hammerite headquarters. One outside the pulpit and one outside the main door because they emit light, and light sources you can't remove for that mode. You also have to skip a purse worth 100 in the north embalming chamber because you are triggering a first alert to the 3 zombies when you get too close. Furthermore, you have to skip 3 of the golden skulls in the Hall of Lost Heroes because you can't nudge the dwarves out of the way. And that's not allowed for that mode. So 3 of those at least you have to skip. You might need to skip more, I'm not sure. And then you have to skip the 2 purple gemstones that we took in the tricks area after we make the stack. You can't use a moss arrow. You have to use a moss arrow to be able to jump over the gap there. And you can't do that for Supreme. So that's a further 600. So for Supreme, the maximum amount that I can imagine is 9,312. 1,100 less than your regular Ghost run. You also have to take quite a few extra Supreme busts, and I'll try to go through those. First of all, you can't return the barracks key after you lock the entrance gate to the catacombs. Well, you can return it, but then you have to take another first alert from the Bug Beast lady. We took one from her going down there, so that's a Supreme bust. But then you can't return the barracks key, which is another Supreme bust. We also, when we got to Bantar's lair, we nudged one of the monkey men out of the way to get in there. Maybe that isn't that big of a Supreme bust because the monkey man ended up dying later on. And we also used the save and reload technique to sort of lure Bantar over the edge so he got killed by the thieves. That's an arguable Supreme bust because it could be seen as an engine exploit. So that I can understand if you think that's a Supreme bust too. We had to leave 2 of the gates open in Halls of Lost Hero South after taking the skulls, simply because you can't enter past the dwarves to close them with the levers there. We also took 3 first alerts from the Burricks when entering the upper mines, 1 from each of the 3 Burricks there, and we used a moss arrow and an invisibility potion to pass those Burricks. And an invisibility potion is frowned upon for regular ghosts, so if we had successfully ghosted this mission, it would have been a chemical success because of using that 1 potion. We also triggered a rolling boulder trap in the upper mines for Supreme. That's a bust. And we had to leave behind 3 rope arrows in order to reach the mirror room and finish the mission. More Supreme busts there. And something I should mention is that I did end up using a walkthrough when I played this mission the first time, several years ago. I used a walkthrough to get through 3 different areas, to find the way to get into the Viper 6 crypt, to find Bantar's lair and the whole button puzzle there, and to find the Whistling Stone. Those 3 areas. I used the walkthrough back then because I didn't think I would ever end up ghosting this mission, but I did. So I did use that information then to ghost it later on, I guess. Yeah, because I used the walkthrough the first time. Anyway, that is the full list of busts as far as I can tell. I am ready to stop the recording right now. It's been a lot of hours. I've recorded this over several sessions, but this last session was pretty long. So next time, you guys will see me back for Thief Gold. The Lost City is next on the list there, and then we'll alternate between that and Death's Cold Embrace. So that's what we're doing. I'm going to go ahead and make a save here. Up here, Margroth done. And then I might end up finishing this one day, perhaps, not right now. But that's it for Ruins of Originia, Mission 1, Mines of Margroth. Hope you guys enjoyed this, and thank you for sticking with me through this one. This was a big one, I know. Hope you guys have a good day, and I'll see you back for the Lost City. Good night.